what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Lead and Bacon Podcast. I'm your host, Jesus Barone, and I'm so glad you're joining me today. Whether you're tuning in during your morning commute, or if you're out in a walk, or maybe you're just relaxing at home, I appreciate that you're here with me, and I hope you find inspiration and valuable insight in today's conversation. In today's episode, we're diving deep into themes of resiliency, spiritual strength, physical strength, and the critical role that family plays in our lives. These are all interconnected aspects that can truly shape our journey through life, and I can't wait to explore them with you. So let's kick things off by talking about resilience. In today's world, it often feels like we're facing challenges from all sides, doesn't it? Whether it's work pressures, personal struggles, or even larger societal issues. It can be easy to feel overwhelmed. But here's the thing. Resilience isn't about never falling down. It's about how we get back up, learn from our experiences, and grow stronger because of them. Think about it for a moment. Each time we face adversity, it's an opportunity that we can build that inner strength. It's not just about bouncing back, but also about moving forward with a new perspective. Sometimes those challenges can lead us to discover parts of ourselves that we never knew existed.
I gave myself no way out, and my mind realized that. They said, okay, we're going to adapt and overcome now. Like a lot of people say, trying hard. Your mind knows, man. It knows this guy's bullshitting me, man. This guy's lying. There's no truth behind it. When I was in Navy SEAL training, people go, how were you there for 18 months? The program was only 6 months long. You were in 3 hell weeks in 1 year. No one's ever done that. How did you do that? I talk about the new norm. When I lived in a $7 a month place when I was growing up for a short period of time, I loved it. I didn't know any different. That was my norm. Once we moved out of that place, we moved to a $236 a month place. I was like, I never want to go back to that little piece of shit. But if you go back to that $7 a month place and you realize this is where I live, this is all I got, your mind says, roger that, this is home. So when I was going through Navy SEAL training for 18 months and going back through all the hard parts over and over again, I told myself after the first time, I knew it was gonna be a long journey there. My body was breaking down. It was just how it was going on. I said, you know what, this is my new norm. So my mind said, it's like going to work. Like you go to work, you put your suit and tie on, I go into suffering every day. Every day, suffering, being broken, duct taping my feet up, stress fractures, shin splits, being broken. This is my new norm. And your mind says, if we're not broken, this ain't normal.
Now let's shift things a little bit and talk about spiritual strength. This is such a personal topic, and it looks different for everybody. For some, it might be their faith or the connection to a higher power. For others, it could be a sense of purpose, a deep connection to nature, whatever it is. Nurturing that spiritual aspect of your life can provide an incredible foundation when life throws curveballs at you. I remember a time in my life when I felt really lost. I was grappling with my own challenges, and it was during this period that I turned inward and sought to understand what truly mattered. It was a journey of self-discovery that helped me tap into my spiritual strength, and I can honestly say it changed the way that I approach adversity. To get a little bit more personal, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. By the time you hear this podcast, it'll be Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. And even with everything that has gone in my life, I have always been grateful, and my foundation has always been on God. I rely on the stories of the Bible, such as Job and all the tribulations that he went through, how God allowed the enemy to take everything away from him, and even still Job was faithful. I find comfort in the fact that I understand and I know that everything that we go through life is a temporary problem. That no matter how severe it is, no matter how hard it can look, how impossible the circumstances can be, I know in my heart that it's just temporary. I rely on understanding that the solution to every problem, sometimes it's just time. Taking day by day, waking up and having small victories can eventually lead, and will eventually lead, to you succeeding.
8 gold medals, basically half the people in the swimming world thought I was absolutely crazy and nobody could ever do something like that. But for me, I was somebody who believed in it and somebody who believed in the process of getting there. I knew it wasn't going to happen overnight, like I said before, but every little small thing that we did was a small stepping stone in order to even be able to have that chance and that opportunity to do what I did in 2008. So, when I say from 2002 to 2008 was basically trial and error. So for me, in 2002, that's really when I started amping up my event schedule, where I was swimming 4 to 5 individual events and having a couple relays at Pan Pacs, World Championships, major international competitions throughout that time frame. Because at that time, at the Olympic Games, that's where I think the real truth comes out. Because I think there are a lot of people who are very talented who can make it there. There are very few people who can deal with the pressure and the stress that happens when we're there. So that's why I say we had to make sure that we were physically, emotionally, and mentally ready, because I had to be ready to be able to kind of manage my emotions through that week. Yeah, winning a gold medal is absolutely incredible. There's nothing better than standing on the podium listening to your national anthem play after you had just won a gold medal. But for me, I'm somebody who I knew that I had 7 other events after the first day. So I have to throw that in the back of my head. I got to throw that race out. Even though even like in 08, I broke a world record, won my first gold medal. Like, I was like, cool, like things are starting really well. So I have to put that behind me to then get ready for the next race. And on top of that, I have to make sure I'm eating the right amount, I'm sleeping the right amount, my body is as fresh as I can possibly be. So that means sitting in an ice tank, getting massages, getting stretched, all of these small things that end up adding up to the major end result. And that was something that we learned through that.
One of the things that is most important and that people often negate, that in order to have resiliency and spiritual strength, you must not forget that we need physical strength. Our bodies are our vessels, and taking care of them is crucial, especially when we're navigating through tough times. We need to engage in regular exercise, eat right, and get some good rest. These are all vital components of maintaining our physical health. They can improve our mental and emotional resilience. When we feel strong physically, it can empower us to face challenges with a sense of confidence. And trust me, this isn't about achieving a certain look or hitting the gym every single day. It's about finding what works for you. Whether that's yoga, hiking, dancing, or simply going for a walk, you just need to do something. Because sometimes just taking 5 minutes to go for a walk around your yard, or go for a walk down the block, and enjoying a nice conversation with somebody will do wonders for your mental health. But not only that, it does wonders for your physical health. So no matter what you're doing, what you're going through in life, it's important to take that time for yourself where you could just decompress and work out, go for a swim, go for a walk, enjoy time with your family. Now let's talk about family support. I can't stress enough how important it is to have a network of people who stand up for you, who cheer you on, who lift you up. Family, whether by blood or by choice. And that's a key word, whether by blood or by choice. They all offer a safety net that can help us navigate through life, our ups and our downs. See, I relied heavily on my military family. All the people in the military that have been there, that we have suffered together, that we have gone through deployments together, that we were struggling together, but we were also laughing together and having great time together. I counted on them. No matter what, if I needed help, they were there. And even now, they are there for me. They're just a text or a phone call away. They have been with me through thick and thin, through my problems that I've had in life, with my previous life that I've had. They have always been there to try to guide me or give me a sense of perspective. They have been there to encourage me and to love me when I needed it the most. Just having somebody to talk to can make all the difference in the world. It gives you the strength and the resiliency to push forward. So I want to leave you today with a few takeaways. First, remember that resilience is not about being able to get back up, but be able to push forward. Embrace your spiritual journey. It's a powerful source of strength. Prioritize your physical well-being. It's a key part of your overall resilience. And most importantly, don't underestimate the power of a solid support network. Lean on your family. Lean on your friends. They want to be there for you. I don't know how many times I've told my soldiers, if you need something, just call me. I'm just a phone call away. I do not want you to be another statistic. Get up, get yourself by the bootstraps, pick up a phone, and call me. I don't care what time of day it is. I want to be there for you. Same goes for my family, my friends. Same goes for anybody. Call me. Because we should not navigate through life alone. You should rely on your spouse, on your kids, on your mom, on your dad, on your grandparents, on your uncle, whoever that may be. You need somebody. So thank you for joining me today on the Lead and Bacon podcast. I hope you found the discussion enriching and that it inspires you to cultivate your own resiliency and strength. If you enjoyed this episode, please share with your friends or someone that you think might need to hear this message. For more information like this, watch my other videos. I have many other videos on other things. And subscribe. Like I said, subscribe, hit the notification. And I'm glad that we had this conversation, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. God bless you. Take care.